purpose is shifted, so listen, forgotten, gifted. You run fast, but you cough.
All right.
We back on?
Mic check. That
Yo.
was
Yo.
Fritz the Cat.
You can pause this one.
Hold on. That was another one of your tracks?
Yeah, this one, that's all right.
Nah, yeah. I was just checking out the cover art. We ain't even all the way back yet. But
I had a follower of mine make that cover art for me.
But the interesting part, what I was really gonna point out is the fact that they actually continued to play your song, and that's actually to play your music, because sometimes when you have the algorithm doesn't work on your side, man. They'll play one song of yours, and then by the next track, it'll be some other guy that they'll be playing. But at least, they treat you pretty good.
It's like I don't have a sound that's completely my sound, but my sound is definitely defined. You know what I mean? Like the next up in my algorithm is more of my music. It doesn't start playing.
Yeah, Lil Baby and or anybody else. All right, so let's go ahead and subscribe, man.
Hell yeah.
Let's subscribe. Coughman, aka Slick Thug Wang Gang.
So look, let me explain that. I was telling them in the past I used to play video games professionally. Slick Thug Wang Gang was my gamer name or my gamer tag. I took down all those videos. I've switched genres completely. It was like early high school I was doing all that. But that's where like a lot of my followers came from. A lot of them have been supporting me. We're just out here trying to make a new wave.
Word. So Runts and Rascals, what's the latest project that you got out right now?
Out is Runts and Rascals. I re-uploaded it, so it says 2 months, but that was 2 years ago. Growing Pains is what's dropping. It's an accumulation of 2 years of me being doubtful on myself and me being like, this is not worth shit. And then you sit back, you listen, and all the I don't even want to say haters because it's just critics. Cyborg Shooter, what's on Scream is what's dropping. That's on the 10th.
On the 10th, and that's
3 days.
In 3 days.
Yeah.
But
Y'all go ahead and go ahead and click on the bell.
Yeah.
Click that little notify me.
Time is not an issue here.
We're gonna do
the
it.
time, but it's out. If you're probably watching this right now, it's probably already out. Cyborg Shooter, go watch that video. And who directed Cyborg Shooter? Like, how was it shooting it?
Eden's creative. G Wills helped, and it was me personally as well. It was just us three, and it came out amazing. Like the video itself, once you see it with your own eyes, you're gonna love it. G Wills was throwing ideas here, left and right. I was throwing ideas here, left and right. We were jumping in abandoned buildings, trying to find locations for this video. I cut up a couple of my hoodies with glass. And the cool part is those abandoned buildings we filmed in.
You say all this crazy stuff, but you
It's
just
the
like
truth.
say it so nonchalantly. Like,
Well, bro, I just be doing shit like that. I say this in one of my songs that ain't out yet, but I was like, if you want a good time, just put some liquor in me. I'll take you where you need to go. And yeah, like we were out in these places. One of the apartment places we filmed in is actually torn down now. So it's like we were the last people to record there, film there. G Wills used to live there. Right?
Yep.
Speak on it, G Wills.
12th Street, baby.
12th Street?
12th Street, Northwest, Northeast in Midtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
We climbed through the window and it brought back a lot of memories, but we had business to take care of. Oh, yeah.
Climb
we took
through
care of
the
that.
window.
Yeah.
Had to get in somehow, bro.
Gorilla pimping.
Yeah,
Gorilla
bro.
pimping.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't got to charge for a location fee if you break it in.
Don't catch no charges on Word on the Net, please.
Oh, no, yeah. I don't know what he just said, but we were in Alabama.
We don't need no Vlad TV status around here. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't know what he said, but it's gone.
What's up, Vlad?
It's dead and gone now. I used to film some of those, like the Wake Up promo, the Neanderthal promo, the Two Loops promo. That stuff that was filmed and directed by me.
Okay.
It's like 30-second clips of the songs, conflicted.
Can we play one?
Yeah. Click on
is it gonna?
Click on Two Loops.
So make sure you go ahead and click us on the thing so we can use it. You know what I'm saying? Once we play it. 'Cause I do want them to see some of your stuff and hear some.
Well, we just played the song. You
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the
You
break.
just stepped
I
out.
know, but I
'Cause
mean,
you
what's
were
wrong
like,
with
I
more
hate
songs?
these guys.
I'm saying, what's
I'm
wrong
outta
with more
here.
songs?
Yeah.
But you see, I'm advocating for the artist still. Doesn't matter.
All right, so this is a promo.
yeah,
Tulips. Was this for a show?
This for a song. Tulips was the song. It's actually one of my all-time best songs going on right now. I grew up at this spot right here that's about to be shown. This is Lake Ackworth. It's a shanty little shack. It's home. And for the song itself, you'll hear a little bit of it, but it's kind of like a resonating with the heart type thing. So I made sure to put some homie type vibes in there.
All right. Let's check it out real quick.
Very simple too. Love it.
Unmotivated, mind unwind. Imagine finding someone who can understand your mind deeply into its core. Furthermore, something to stand up for, someone that can't ignore. I've been bored, breathe. Unmotivated, mind unwind. Imagine finding someone who can understand your mind deeply into its core. Furthermore, something to stand up for, someone that can't ignore. I've been bored, breathe. Feeling different, Justin labeled me
Tulips,
a lyricist.
available on all platforms.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. And then you can play like Neanderthal too. It's another 30-second one. I recorded that in my fucking basement. I'm in my underwear. Can we show that? Get some ladies on me real quick. I was probably like 98 pounds in this video. I used to be bad on this shit.
Oh, he's coming out of the box, guys.
Look at me, bro.
He's coming out of the box. Looks like
this song was alright. I ain't even gonna lie. It was alright. But you can see the creative motions flowing here. Just you interested.
I see the Michael Jackson on the floor.
Yeah, hell yeah. I spread out some of my
Off the
favorite
wall.
vinyls in that video.
Off the wall. So do you make tracks too?
Ah, dude, I'm trying.
I see the Casio keyboard.
Yeah. So I play piano very, very vaguely.
Chunky Chipmunk.
Yeah, right. So my mom bought me that Alvin and the Chipmunks CD when I was like 6 years old.
That's hard.
Because as a 6-year-old, you want to listen to that shit.
That's true.
And then I think that's Bees. What's that song that is Staying Alive? I think that's them on the top left. It's been a minute.
The Bee Gees.
Staying alive, staying alive. Yeah. And that clock that's on the ground, if my mom sees this, she gonna be fucking pissed. That's a family clock. She gonna get my ass for that. But I threw it in a little video.
That's pretty cool. You got a family clock.
Neanderthal.
Right,
damn
Neanderthal.
cool,
This one actually
out right
isn't
now.
even up no more. Nah, don't even say it.
It's not even out.
I just thought it was cool. I took
okay.
so
It
I
looks
know
cool.
the music that was playing. I took a long breather in that 2-year time period. I didn't release shit, and I took down some of my older stuff. Wait, play one more for me.
All right.
It was the Wake Up song, Wake Up promo. It's like 30 seconds, but I did all the video shit for it. So you'll see me coming up as a ghost out of my sleep right there. I set the scenes. This is independently filmed.
What type of truck is that doing the light?
You said what? Oh, it was a Nissan Xterra. That was my first car. Sold that bitch.
Yeah, those lights are familiar.
Hell yeah.
All right. So this is Wake Up promo.
This song's out.
It's out. Go check it. Go stream it. Coughman, Wake Up. This is just a promo. So
yeah, featuring,
Facebook, he's right here.
Bareface.
Don't mess with us.
Hey,
All right.
Tell 'em.
Man, that fire is really close to that propane tank.
Wake up, all the people in the streets. Wake up, people learning
When you
their
see me
degrees.
coming up,
Wake up,
I
wake
did
up.
all that.
People
That
dying
little
from
ghost. I know it's
disease.
not
Wake
amazing,
wake up to the
but
patterns they
everything you
perceive.
see
Wake
on
up,
screen
wake
is
up.
all me.
All the people in the
Looks like
streets.
what a
Wake
ghost
up.
look like to me.
Yeah, right. The what's flashing on screen, all the text, none of that is text. I did that all myself.
Oh, you hand drew it. Nice.
Hold on, man. You
Everything
talking
was-
over the bars, man. You came on that thing almost sounding like
too
Andre
excited.
3000.
Too
and you-
excited.
And you talking over the bars,
You
man.
don't make me feel blessed talking about Andre 3K.
Yeah, man. You came on that thing. Hey, I want to hear. I want to hear more.
Yeah. Play it again, or you can look at the song.
Like,
Look at the
we
song.
gonna pull it up in a minute. We gonna pull it
Yeah.
up in a minute. If in case y'all don't know, we got Coughman, we got GWE.
Coughman?
It's word on the net.
Wheel up in this thing.
You know,
G-Will.
don't
G-Willie.
choke. Don't choke. It's the Word on the Net podcast. So, let's get into a couple of things that's been going on in this week, man.
word.
Just real quick, man.
it on
You know,
there.
because
You take a shot real quick. You drink.
Yeah, let's do that too. Let's
You
do
want
that too.
one? Come on.
I'll
I'll hand you the bottle. Pour your own. Feel free.
Pour
Feel
my own troubles. Pour my own troubles. All right,
free.
so
Watch your foot.
word on the net this week. We'll start off in sports. Ja Morant has been in sports news. Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies.
There you go.
Has been in a bit of trouble lately.
Because he's a goon.
Yeah, they
Thug
say.
and
tell
a
me
goon,
about
whatever
it.
you want to call it.
Okay, Ja Morant's one of the most exciting players on the court. In case you've been under a rock and missed any of the highlights from this year in NBA,
He's second only to goddamn Steph Curry. He's second.
He's been dunking on everybody. He's one of the best in-game dunkers in the game.
Pull him up.
Period.
Pull up some clips.
And he's an incredible talent. He's been in the league 3 years now. Memphis Grizzlies has made a complete turnaround since he's been on their team. He was the number 2 pick behind Zion Williamson in the 2019 draft, and we'll pull up some dunks. But he's been in some.
What about?
Some issues, man.
What's his issues? You got to tell me.
Quick, Dan, so they know who you're talking about.
Because I follow skating like crazy.
You heard me?
I'm into that,
I
but
was saying, show them the picture so they know who you're talking about.
Oh, you're talking about.
In
In case people don't know.
Yeah.
In case people don't know what Ja Morant look like.
Yeah.
Well, you know the skater.
He just said he don't know what he looks like.
I'm
saying show the people. The people can't see.
I'm not into basketball, but
Here
I
it
know what
is,
this
here it
man
is,
look
here it
like.
is.
I know what he looks
Ja
like.
Morant is a star for the Memphis Grizzlies.
He don't look like that no more. Okay,
Grizzlies
he
been
look like
coming
that.
up recently.
They've been slipping a little bit.
Have
But
they?
here's the thing with that.
As someone who's
The-
not
the issue
into it,
with
I've
Ja
been hearing a
Morant-
lot
the
about
issue
Grizzlies.
with Ja Morant right now is he cannot separate his past from his present
How do you do that if you wanted to do that?
because he's got to
Nobody
leave certain things behind. He's making too much money to be involved with this foolishness.
What you mean?
Shannon Sharp said it best. Leave whatever you were, leave it behind. You're not a part of that world
But
anymore.
I hear what you're saying, but that's hard to do sometimes.
No, it's not.
Obviously, he didn't want to do that shit.
No, it's not.
I don't even know this
He,
shit.
need-
but,
he
bro,
needs somebody that's in the NBA that he looked up to speak to him. Because scolding / chastising him, whatever, isn't accepted by everybody.
Yeah.
Especially
So
depending
Ja
on where they
Morant
come
has some folks may call him misunderstood. Some folks may compare him to this generation's Allen Iverson in that way of he's of a new generation. They live on social media and a lot of things that these kids is doing nowadays. Not meaning to show my age, but a lot of things that they doing nowadays is relatively looked at as reckless. It's showing off a little too much, but they were raised on social media, and everyone has to perpetuate some type of bravado. They have to kind of have some type of toughness and edge.
Man,
I think
his dunks was enough, man. His dunks was enough. You had a little bit of flavor, like you had a little bit of flavor, like you a little hood. You feel me? You ain't have to prove it to nobody.
Oh, bro, you saying that I already know. So I thought I had no idea what y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
I know what y'all talking about now.
Like I haven't seen the clip, but they say he pulled a gun.
He's well
or
set
something
off.
like
This,
that.
Yeah,
he,
it was on Instagram
he
Live.
keeps picking fights, right?
It was on Instagram.
Building
Live.
your online business?
It was in Denver, Colorado.
it was a situation where he before that he his entourage was allegedly pointing a gun at Indiana Pacers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tour bus.
Pacers.
They said that it might have been the Indiana tour bus said that they seen infrared beams coming from a certain car. They pulled a car over as Ja Morant's people of his colleagues.
They knew that was their car.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, did
Did they have red dot
actually-
sights on the guns?
Yeah, did they actually have that or what?
Yeah, because they ain't have red dot sights. That case
They
thrown
just
out.
call-
that's kind
bullshit.
of like one of the stories. There's just a collection of stories that's been going on that's surrounding him. That's all been kind of, just for lack of a better word, sluggish. You know what I'm saying?
It's
He been
the
showing
thuggish rugged
he,
spread.
he been out here showing his ass, and but some may see it as a misunderstood guy who just trying to protect his family because at one point
gosh.
they got into it.
Mean dunk.
They had his mom had got into it with some guys, and then he had to come to her defense and kind of rough him up.
That's what he's supposed to do.
And they say he pulled the gun out on the kid. The kid ended up being 18 or 17 years old at the time when they did it.
But they was threatening his mom though.
And mom's
So?
called Ja.
I'm with Ja right now.
And so, sky's the limit. $400 million player. One of the most exciting players just on the court, but he's just having some identity issues. And the last issue, they said that they actually had a team meeting about his behavior on and off the court, mostly off the court. And right after the meeting, he goes to the club, and then while he's at the club, he gets on Instagram Live, and he shows a gun on Instagram Live. And so that triggers a suspension for 2 games, but now they're saying that he might have traveled with this weapon, and if he did, then he can possibly be suspended for 50 games.
You taking a sip? Hold up. Come on.
Wow.
Hey, there's something called good ships and bad ships that sail the 7 seas, but the best ships are friendships forever may they be. That's corny as fuck. Let's hit it.
Hey, salute. Nah, I like that, man.
I want to do the classic one. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it.
Bro,
We drink
listen to
because
this.
we used to it.
Listen to
Now
this.
drink, motherfucker, drink.
My dad told me this in front of my girlfriend with my mom around. He says,
Hey, where you going, Greg?
what did he say?
All right, so
Oh, he said for justice.
Look, oh my gosh, he's knocking over the logo.
Look, my dad said for justice, for honor,
Jesus
if you can't
Christ,
come in or
Greg.
come on her.
Oh, I like that one.
From
I
my
like that
dad
one. You can't
said
come
that,
in
bro.
or
for
come on
justice or for honor, if you can't come in
her.
or
Come on her.
Come
on her.
on, boys.
Let's drink.
Please.
There you go.
That I gotta take another shot to Pops, man.
Come on, for
You know what I'm
Big
saying?
Pops. Hey, my
Shout
dad.
to your dad,
Hold up,
man.
wait for this. I'm about to make a toast really quick. I know we're not at the serious section yet. My dad, I'm pouring this as quick as I can. My dad had cancer. Beat that hoe. Shout
Beat
out
that hoe.
Shout out to fucking cancer survivors. I know we're at the serious part, but
Hey, we could go ahead and skip because we could skip to word to that.
Hey,
That sounds like word
but-
to your mother, except it's
Fuck.
word to your
word
pops.
to my pops, bro. He whooped the fuck out of that shit. Shit was stage 2, about to get serious. He had surgery, got this big ass scar. Fuck that shit. Feel bad. It's probably gonna run through me, bro. Word to fucking pops. He whooped the fuck out of cancer. Word to anyone out
cancer,
there.
man.
Fuck
Hey,
cancer.
Fuck cancer, man. Fuck
Yeah.
cancer
Cheers,
for
big
sure.
dog. Come on. Fuck cancer.
Fuck
That's big
cancer.
ups.
And salute to you, Pops Coughman.
Come on, pops.
That's word to your mother, man. Fuck cancer. And
I got so much for word to your mother whenever we getting on that.
anything else you want to get off your chest?
Oh my
on?
goodness,
Anything
bro.
you know?
Hey, tell Smurf he look like John Morant.
Word to your mother, Smurf. You look like John Morant.
You look
Another
like John Morant, Smurf.
a real quick is men's mental health. We be struggling. Talk to someone. I ain't got to talk about not much more on that. I've lost a couple homies to mental health. If you need someone to talk to, fucking talk. I know that shit's hard. Everybody as a man struggle with it. You don't want to talk to no one because you don't want to. I think you should. Life gets good. You're struggling through the worst part. If you're at the bottom, the only place to go is up. That's from the movie Sing.
Hey, that's a
I
good
rock with
fucking
that
movie.
I like Sing. Sing 2
Yeah,
was
that's
okay
a
too.
good fucking
I ain't
movie,
seen Sing
man.
2, but hey, if you're a man, you feel at the bottom, the only places to go is up.
That's true, man.
Great message. Great fucking movie. Coughman, you're wise beyond your years, man. You mind sharing how old you are, man?
I look young. Guess, because
I
you're
don't
gonna
know,
guess
you like
wrong.
22.
27.
27. Okay, he's stupid. I'm 24.
20. Oh, okay.
I just
22.
turned
I
24.
tried to
I was close.
overshoot it a little bit.
Yeah, I know you
You
did.
know what I'm saying?
My birthday is December 30th.
Okay.
December. Okay.
Second to last day of the year.
The day before my granddaddy's birthday.
And that was
Happy
when one of the
birthday,
songs.
Vidal.
That's when y'all dropped Neanderthal on that day.
That was the plan before I took it down.
Okay.
But
Okay. Okay. Yeah, my bad, man. You know, I keep bringing up that song. You keep saying, nah, we ain't talking about that, man. We talking about Runts and Rascals.
Bro, you making me feel like I should keep more of my older discography up.
Yes, you should never
I
take
know,
it down, bro.
right?
Because as soon as people hear your new stuff, they're gonna search and listen to everything. Especially your super fans, they're gonna listen to every piece of music you ever put out.
And it's on archive right now, so I could just put it. I could just click a button, put it back up.
Click a button and put it back up because you're missing streams, man. That's income.
Word.
That's capital.
Plus, it shows growth.
Yeah,
even if they just put it on, they have like you could put it on like My Mix or whatever case and being like all of your stuff is gonna cycle through their playlist. I know people who just leave their playlists on all day.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so this weekend it was Rolling Loud, and the reason I want to talk about Rolling Loud and I want to bring up there's two things I want to talk about. We just talked about Sing, and that kind of made me think about shows, right? And you guys got a show coming up, big show coming up in Ohio, right?
Yeah, March 18th.
March 18th.
March 18th.
Yes.
Big show.
How can they get tickets? Is it tickets?
Online,
Hit them out.
Eventbrite.
Have them hit me up. I'll send them the link.
All right, we'll drop the link in the description for the March 18th show. If you're watching this and it's after March 18th, just follow GWE man, because he's always putting down shows and Rolling Loud, man. Festivals. Have you ever did any festivals yet?
Oh my God, I want to, bro. I want to host a festival because you already know I talked about that half pipe shit. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
gonna be dope.
I could host a whole entire. My vision is carnival festival with half pipe. Have people from every different genre come out.
Half pipe trapezes.
Oh, bro, like tell me that shit don't sound fire. Like what?
BMX.
Every walk of life.
Motocross. Some of everything, right?
That's a gap in what I've made so far. That's happening though. Like festival wise, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm invited out to festivals first. Once I get on these festivals and I start getting it back from what I'm putting out, I'm doing a festival. I'm gonna call it the Runts and Rascals. That's my LLC. I named it after that album. It's called Runts and Rascals. But yeah, the Runts and Rascals festival is gonna go fucking crazy.
All right, manifest that shit, man.
Hell
It's the
yeah.
LA Leakers.
All right, so during the Rolling Loud festival, there was a couple of performances that were kind of controversial to me, and I want to kind of talk about them today. Lil Uzi Vert and Playboy Cardi.
That was the best one.
They very, very controversial artists with their, their music is kind of demonic. It's kind of
It's fire.
it's fire, and
Say what you want. Look, I'll provide the young opinion on it. That shit is sick, bro.
Super sick.
If you're drunk right now, make some motherfucking noise.
whoa.
Now we are gonna get flagged for this one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't
Skip
playing
through
it.
it.
I wasn't
Skip
playing it.
through
I
it.
wasn't playing
Yeah,
playing
skip
it.
through it. No audio.
But
what was
it was a wild festival. But now when Travis Scott kind of did his thing, a lot of people was kind of accusing him and kind of it was the controversial was that Travis Scott was out there sacrificing souls.
Huh? What you mean? No, talk on that. Because what are you talking
Astro
about?
World, they were
Astro
saying
World.
that
The people that got stomped?
basically
Not in a bad...
the set was an elaborate portal, and there's people
that's pretty cool.
on the internet that say that during these performances there are actual rituals going on during these performances,
Right.
and
But how
these
much...
sets are kind of built for one. It works, I guess, because it gets people talking about it.
Yeah.
But then a lot of
Provocative.
it is kind of interesting that the trend is kind of growing from Sam Smith to Travis Scott to Lil Uzi Vert, Playboy Cardi. And so now you're going to have Lil Uzi Vert on stage with crosses and,
That's
spiked hair.
artistic impression, bro. Like, what are you taking from that personally?
Well, he has a actual verse.
No. I mean, the versus all this aside, like, let's say we're chalking it up to promotion, this and that. But what is the big takeaway? And even if it's just the big takeaway is people getting offended, like that spreads his music.
Yeah. I mean, I think there should be complete freedom of
I
speech
agree,
with this.
bro. Like,
Freedom of speech and expression. Like, I can't believe people are even raising any type of fuss over this
I
compared to what
agree,
Lil Nas
dude.
X put out as an actual music video.
He was on a stripper pole with like what? Hell? Like he was in hell?
He was like literally giving the devil a lap dance, man. Come
I didn't
on,
see
bro.
it,
You
but
can't
yeah.
even go farther than that.
I mean, that too. It's not even about going farther. I'm not really. I listen to Lil Uzi Vert,
Marilyn Manson.
but
So
there's
look-
certain parts of Lil Uzi Vert that are questionable to me. I'm not the
How
biggest
come, bro? Talk.
because I believe in demons. I believe in angels. I believe in evil. I
Let them
believe.
channel what they
But
want.
look.
Freedom
The
of
reason they're
channeling.
doing that is because now they got your attention, right? That's it. That's that's all he wants.
But it can be a little deeper than that,
But
right?
maybe
I
that's
mean,
maybe
It could be a
Bro,
little deeper than that.
if they
As
want,
far as the influence goes, it can be a little deeper than that.
You
Maybe I'm
think-
just coming
you
from
think
a different
Travis
generation.
Scott was meant to sacrifice the people that got killed on accident?
If it means ultimate greatness,
Bro,
if
what ultimate
if it puts them-
greatness,
if it-
man? Come on.
Dame.
Do you
Let me-
think
let
anybody
me
is
chime in here real
proud
quick.
about that?
Okay, so
He feels probably distracted about that. You know the guilt
Yeah.
he lives with?
a lot.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I'm not accusing
He wishes
him
he could
in
have killed
particular.
more. I'm just
I'm not
kidding.
accusing him in particular, but when it does bring up controversy, and the
Yeah, for sure,
controversy
for sure.
is that it details it to a key. It's like they're bringing up the different backgrounds and the meaning behind. Why would he have, why
Oh, yeah,
does
that's
he
cool.
have mannequins with crosses on stage?
Yeah, but they're
while
just-
he's prancing around, and then
So you don't think that details into the fact that he's putting crosses up, but it's not in what is depicted within regular Christian life? Like, so what, maybe he's just trying to expand what's welcome to the Christian life. And let me be real really quick. Obviously, he's not doing that.
he's
But-
trying
maybe
to
he's-
appeal to.
Maybe he's just trying to do a ritualistic dance in order to harvest souls. I think that's
Oh
perfectly
my
fine.
God, bro.
I don't see
He thinks
anything
he's
wrong with
perfectly
that. I don't,
fine.
what's wrong with that? If that's what he wants to do with his life,
Bro, I don't think it's to sacrifice souls though. It's literally so look, see what he was talking about, right? He's like, obviously this is grabbing his attention. What else do you need to put on the dotted paper?
No,
Satan,
besides-
the corner of all attention.
no. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
I'm
gesture.
speaking about it on the show today. It did make headlines as far as in media, right? But this would not grab my attention. This
Why not?
part
But
of
it did,
Lil
but it
Uzi,
did.
weird.
You're talking about it.
this part of Lil Uzi Vert, I'm talking about it because I feel that it needs to be a conversation because the moral compass can be going in the opposite direction. When we talk about Lil Nas X, we talk about Lil Uzi Vert and the fact that, his name could possibly be a play
Lucifer,
on
right?
be a play on
Oh,
that, right?
Lucifer. See, that's okay. That's
look,
dope.
But look, you have
I
to
didn't
think about
believe
it.
that, but then when he continues to play on that, it
Why he got to be playing,
tells
Dane?
me-
Why you can't take
Because
that man
because
serious?
look.
If he's trying to
Well,
harness
how-
his demonic strength, why can't he
So
do that?
so let's look at
You know?
Lucifer really quick. He spoke against God for his own freedom, right? I'm not hella into this.
where are you getting that information from?
That was like what happened, right? Like
Where's
because he
that?
rebelled against God.
Where's that at though?
That might
Bible,
not
that's-
just let him
Where is
just
that?
tell
No,
you.
I'm
let-
going somewhere with that. I'm going somewhere with that.
Because
Where in
this
the Bible?
this is just normal information. I have no quotes on
Okay,
this.
okay.
I have no quotes on
Be
this.
careful because it is not the story of Lucifer falling from heaven and all that is not in the Bible.
Okay, word.
Not the Bible
word.
that we know, not the King
I didn't know
James
that.
version or the new international version.
Ooh,
None of
it's
the
getting hot
versions
in
that
here,
they
y'all.
have in
Yeah, right.
any
This
of the
pizza
Baptist
cooked this
churches
shit up.
or the Catholic churches. It's not in there. Now, you could go to some of the lost books, of the Bible, like the Book of Lilith, et cetera, et cetera. et cetera.
Lilith, that's a
there's a lot
fire ass
of,
book. That's more of what I knew. So I
See,
didn't know
yeah,
that was.
those are extra books of the Bible. Those weren't included in the original context.
But what I'm saying is though, and or the point I'm working towards is that the people that live like this, like he's rolling his eyes into the back of his head while performing. He's putting on a statement. And the statement is he walks with God, right? But he has the main things that he wants to put in his direction against, and he feels like he shouldn't be punished for those things, which is why Lucifer was punished. Lucifer, in his eyes, thought this is all right to me, which is why it was wrong, right? Feel free to correct me. I don't have
Depends
this
on the
word
story-
for
on the
word.
story
I don't
that
have
you've
this
heard.
word for word.
From the
Yeah.
story that you are quoting and talking about, Lucifer was trying to be more powerful and rise up against God. Is the thing to take over
Right.
control, and then he failed and he was banished. That's basically how the story, quote unquote, goes. But does that necessarily mean that's what happened? We're still guessing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I do believe there are, spelling is spelling, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera.
Spells
There's
is
a
in,
lot
like,
of little
witchcraft
coincidence.
spells, or, like, what
no,
you
I'm
mean?
saying if you're spelling a word, spelling
Oh, okay.
spelling
Yeah.
is casting a spell. It's the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's like
There's
there are
power
a lot
in
of
words.
Yeah, there's power in words. There's definitely power in music. There's science in both.
Yeah.
So I look at everything as has a physiological reaction to some of these sonics that they're doing. So if his goal is to have people mentally and emotionally and spiritually enslaved to his cause and his music, he has every right to do so, and all the wicked heart souls won't be able to accept the things that Dame would be able to accept. Like Dame knows that this is bullshit. The weakened souls might not. So they'll still follow him, do his bidding, all that other good stuff.
Yeah, but
So, it's freedom of speech.
but like, and this is major freedom of speech type deal.
Yeah.
But it's like, what if he's just showing them
expression.
that there is a life to live outside of what they can't comprehend? Like, and not to paint Lucifer in a good light, not to paint Satan in a good light, but what he does do, and not saying on the Christian side, I'm not saying this on the Satanist side. Personally, I'm not very religious, so that's why I'm speaking from this standpoint. I'm not standing on either side of this. I believe in both sides, whatever they want to believe. But I believe from
Playboy Cardi.
from this music is just because you get refused. Is even refused the right word to say? Maybe you act in a certain term of light that isn't accepted by the Christian community. And in the Belt Bible, it's a huge thing, right?
Ice Spice was
Bible Belt, it's a huge thing. You have to act like this. And maybe someone doesn't act exactly like that. Maybe it's okay for them to live that lifestyle. Is that disagreed upon?
I think they should be able to do whatever these people allow them to do on this stage, as long as they're not, biting heads off bats.
Oh, come on, Ozzy Osbourne. What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, if they're not doing anything of that nature, they're not breaking any rules
so
or laws.
if I went on stage and
that
bit
Kenny
the head
Beats?
off a bite,
Is that Kenny Beats?
hold up, I gotta go to the bathroom
That's freaking
and
awesome.
collect my thoughts. I'm trying to. I wish I premeditated on this conversation.
No, it's fine. It's fine because there are both sides. It's just a conversation, right?
Kenny Beats
And
is a good one.
I can appreciate the perspective or the explanation or the way that you're elaborating about what's being displayed here. I can also appreciate Sep's matter of factness of if this
playing
is
devil's
if,
advocate.
If
Yeah, that's what I do a lot.
but it's matter of fact. It's if this is what's going down, why not? Right? Like
Yeah, why
basically,
not?
what's the big idea? So
What's
to
the
speak,
big
right?
idea? What's the
it's-
big deal?
I guess the end point of what I'm trying to lay down really quick is some people want to be accepted and know their life isn't wrong for the decisions that they make when it's not illegal. Like, let's say someone lives life a drug-fulfilled life, not defending drugs either. Everybody has their vices. But let's say some people are into this shit. They're smoking weed, which is legal. I smoke weed. Most people smoke weed. But it's like, if you do that on a Christian standpoint, people are going to get on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you smoke weed, should you be sent to what they call hell? Or is
Well,
it just another...
do you subscribe to what they call as heaven, or do you just subscribe to their religion? Because that's my personal opinion. Like, if you consider yourself a devout
Christian?
Roman Catholic or devout
Bro,
Christian,
my family was
whatever
like Orthodox
rules,
Catholic.
right? But if you subscribe to it, it's
Yeah,
what you
exactly.
have to. In order for that world to deeply affect you, you have to believe in it, whether that's to be fearful or to trust.
I think it's
You have
wrong
to be. You have
fearful.
to be fearful. Well, I
Maybe
mean,
that's my final answer.
fear is what God uses to keep everybody in check.
In check. And maybe that's why I'm okay, so I don't believe in anything really. I'm a nihilistic person, but I think it's wrong to rule people in terms of fear. Like, if you do this, you're going to hell. I think that is wrong. However, with saying that, I'm not doubting anyone's belief, and I think if people believe in that way, they own the right to say that. Because that's belief system.
But do they own the right to break those rules?
I believe so as well, because I know
they have to accept those punishments.
Because I know they accept the punishment, and within Christian belief, I know a lot of it is repenting and admitting your sins and coming to terms with there's no perfect person. That was you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that was like Adam, right? That was God himself was the only, I don't know what's right or what's wrong here, but I know the only perfect people that have ever existed is like them. So it's like you're gonna sin.
They were perfectly
you're human.
imperfect because they screwed up after the first
right, but like you're gonna
sin. To the new joint.
So it's okay to sin. You're gonna sin. That's human. That's what makes us human. But there's somewhere along the lines where it's like maybe the judgment from man is overstepping the boundary of what is supposed to be the judgment from God.
Right.
Deep. And I just want to say, we're about to take another quick break, and I'm about to play some of this music. I can respect that perspective of you're saying that, hey, these guys are just stretching the rubber band as far as they can stretch it, just to show you that it should not just be bound to just this small circle. Right.
That's right.
Let me stretch it as big as possible, so just to get you to understand that everyone does not have to subscribe to your teaching.
Yeah,
that sounded so sus.
And the fact that, like, just because I don't believe it, though, that doesn't mean they're not right. Because they could be so right. I could be so fucked up wrong, and I'm going to burn in hell. Who knows? Like, you know when you find out. Let me go pee before you play this.
Well, we're playing it anyway. This is Word on the Net. We're playing
This
Stack.
is Stack?
Yeah.
Bro, Stack. Dominic Sincere. He's second verse.
We're playing Stack by Coughman, and taking a quick little break while he takes a quick bathroom break, and we'll be back with the Word of the Week before we wrap up. All right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's Word on That podcast, and Sep likes demons.
Oh, no. Sep ain't just say none of that.
Sep's okay with ritual.
No, I'm just saying, let them demons do what them demons want to do. You feel me? We blessed over here.
I rebuke all because I think that's what they doing too.
Though I walk through the music industry of the shadow of death.
Hey, I fear the evil. You know what I'm saying? I fear no evil because he walks with me. But this is Stack by Coughman. Let's get to it.
Your shit is weak, I do a little dance when I get on her feet. Hey, remember the music that played as a kid? Woke on my mind at the time it was lit. Soup in the kitchen, I filled on my lips. I eat it and drink it and do it again. And I drink till I'm stopping. I can't even think it again. Back on the road, but I'm tweaking again. And I'm trying to trust, but they cheating again. Treat me like nothing. I'm trusting myself because trust me, I got it. I'm part of the gold and the heart of the line. I'm trying to sell, but I'm buying alliances. 10 in the gas tank, I'm just trying to save. I'm trying to be clever, but it's never enough for a friend that's got better. Run it up, run up a stack. Find me a beat, call on my friends that I never could see. Line me a blunt, grinding all week. Finish it off with a glass of the bean. They love the hate, they love the change. Switching it up, but I'm staying the same. You need some milk, cause your shit is weak. I do a little dance when I get on her feet. Run up a stack, find me a beat. Call on my friends that I never could see. Line me a blunt, grinding all week. Finish it off with a glass of the bean. They love the hate, they love the change. Switching it up, but I'm staying the same. You need some milk, cause your shit is weak. I do a little dance when I get on her feet.
Hey, bitch, you know we run it up. Potion in the cup, you know I had to mix the stuff. Pour it up, I says a drink. I keep the fiends, they kiss the ring. You know I'm fucking on your hoe. See my hoe, king, you know me. I know no fucking hoe. Things you hold me, you folding. Your bitch, I got a moan in the throat. And your homie, you know the fucking back is hit. Bitch, I'm all up at your crib and I'm packing it. While she swallow all my kids, I'm imagining nice spice, throw it back. Tryna be up in that ass. Call me Tyler, I'm a lumberjack. You know I'm fucking having that. I eat that bitch like Applejack. Send for every hater talking shit. Where the address at?
Stack, find me a beat. Calling my friends that I never could see. Line me a blunt, grinding all week. Finish it off with a glass of the bean. They love the hate, they love the change. Switching it up, but I'm staying the same. You need some milk, cause your shit is weak. I do a little dance when I get on her feet. Hey.
Where the motherfucking hydrants at? And for every hater shit. Where the address at?